here with our first match, first map already being completed and torn through by the side of Nexus with a stand-in, taking HellRaisers' map pick of Overpass, which was a little bit of like an iffy chance for both because they're both usually the permabans. But now, moving on to something completely different. Nexus, what do we have?
We have Vertigo. We have Vertigo! I love it. And well, it's gonna be map for the side of HellRaisers, or the side of HellRaisers are not that, or they're not as good at, like, on paper as Nexus, and well, with the I mean, you could say the standing situation might make things a bit easier, but that last map definitely doesn't give them any sort of hope in my eyes, at least. But we're gonna be seeing all of that and more as we hop into the game here. It will be Nexus starting on that CT side. And well, they've got themselves the chance here to really hammer things home, nail things in. And well, starting things off mid-aggression coming to BTN. Taps away at the first man in. Will be alive, immediately removed. The smoke there in mid, I'm just gonna signally B. Push the flashes there as well. What? BTN not affected by either one of those flashbangs on Tita. Look at them jumping in, just flying geese into that B site. And BTN are still alive. Glinka does find the man defending the bomb site itself, but rotates are already there, and it's all about the R&R retakes and rotates here as the B site has been taken over. Bomb going down in about 35 seconds. 30 seconds left on the clock now on the T side. Try to hang on to this B side. Dancing on the generators, dancing around them. 7 got to be going for the frag. Glinka, the double frag coming in, but there's Shallow as well, showing up in a massive fashion, leaving it all the problem. The 1-on-2, looking for the frags here, looking for the frags, looking for the fights. His has found the first man, but it's MHN to play the second one, and the Nexus, they steal themselves back that pistol again. Starting things off the same way they did on the first map.
Yeah, with pure chaos. Really, that was just chaotic the entire way through. Good job from MHN and also Cello and BTN from holding on to that and also dancing around the smoke. Surprised that BTN wasn't blinded by that flash at all. Like, I feel like the one beam completely blocked out all effects of that. And if that would have gone the other way, that would have definitely been a HellRaisers round. And did not know you could boost up there single-handedly. I think.
No, he just had a teammate crouch behind him.
Oh, I thought he was thinking like,
yeah, he just jumped. The teammate crouched under him. No. That's how the cool people do it. But
oh my
into
lord,
this one, JR aggression. He just held a W, found himself to frag it very quickly there. Well, the trade is in. CT's a bit of pressure added onto them, but for 3 players on the A side might give the HellRaisers a chance to back away if they really want to. And you can see them. Yeah, they're going to be doing exactly that. So, into that B site instead. 70's the only man even around the area, even remotely close by.
Yeah, they have so much room to work with. The fact that JR got the opening frag, they heard a lot of footsteps there. But now, the moment that they start going to start looking for a little bit of information, they see that there's no one there, and immediately IAM is on a quick rotation. Cement gets a little bit too much information, and now he's hold on towards the rest of his life. It's going to be really difficult, not going to be able to do anything about it. And a 4-on-3 retake now for the side of Nexus, even more difficult than last time.
Well, gonna have to go against the weapons here. Shell again opens things up. Look at the frags here, buddies. Oh, yeah, the first shot immediately on the second one. It said it's gonna be difficult, but they're making it look easy, and they will complete it exactly the same way with ease.
Much easier than last time. Okay. Good stuff from Nexus. Going 2 for 2, but honestly, not too bad from HellRaisers either. Getting bomb plats on both of these, not the worst situation to be in. Gonna have to go for Deagles or not. Apparently JR still wants to go in for a full buy. So he's gonna go for a hero AK. A risky strategy that hasn't really worked out for the side of, well, if you remember back to SMF on the Team Secret, constantly going for that hero AK as well. Hardly getting any effect by it, but if it's a player like JR, who's aggressive and also persistent, it could definitely work out in their favor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I remember about SMF was him being bullied on Mirage, like 6 rounds in a row being shot down. He had one frag in, just... every time the entry was on him. That's what I remember about it. I just feel bad about it whenever I think of him.
Well, they're no longer here, so you don't need to think about him all the time. Razors already aggressing over towards on Banana. Still having a little bit of pressure over towards on A. And so, well, looks like for it to go for the B split at this point.
few frags going both ways. Kalinka will be traded. Shallow finding another one. And the T side. Well, they're gonna be trapped on ramp and oh, MHN, he spotted him. He surely spotted him on the T side.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. I thought they'd be caught out, but it is on the Shallow here. Having to defend that bomb site. Sees the bomb being tossed around. But the frag is coming back in. Flair does a quick shot there. Able to
12
adjust
HP combined.
time. Oh, that is a yeesh that you're going to be grinding your teeth looking at this one for the side of HellRaisers. As so far, it is going very well for that CT side. Nexus Gaming, 2 smokes as well, a kid on them. So even if the bomb goes down, they've got plenty of time here. Nah, smoke, I like it. I like it. It's going to block out one of the players' visions here. And the, well, Frank comes in, 15 seconds problem. He's got no real chance in this one, but looks like he still wants to make a run for it towards that side. ETN will be removed. I thought he had it to frag, but apparently it's a quick headshot coming out, but this trade, like always, is there. Nexus Gaming 3-0.
No op yet for the side of HellRaisers. Might be a little bit of a chokehold as well. And well, especially on a map, on this map particularly, getting mid control, getting ramp control, most importantly. As I said previously, ramp is basically like banana on Inferno. If you get that control early on, you can really dictate where the assault is going to be coming from. Jello, he's pushing up really aggressively.
I like
outline.
What? How's Line got the frag there?
I thought it was fully gray screen or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. He has to be gray screen there, but it is what it is, I guess. T-side, man advantage on them with a minute left on the clock here.
First.
And yeah, a lot of utility as well.
If they don't convert this, that's going to be a tough wake-up call. Already, Nexus's attention is getting split quite drastically as well. Herder towards on middle, and then towards on A as well. Need to pay attention, need to really decide where they want to be holding on towards this. That's only MHN. No utility either on this A defense.
Oh, the flashbang, it's good. Album able to find the frag. BTN's gonna have a bit of pressure on him, but the T side able to find the frags that are necessary. Lyman 7 on the side. And well, both sides apparently, but Plinka, nice little shot there, and I am in a 1-on-3, but will not be able to get a single thing out of the bomb. Goes down, and HellRaisers get around at number 1 on the board. Well, good to get themselves very quickly here. Like, we're very quickly on the board here. Well, the CT's apparently a force spike coming out from them. This is a bit interesting. Utility the T side or CT side have is, well, they're minuscule compared to the T side of HellRaisers. It looks like they could be going for a bit of a aggression or aggressive play here into mid. I don't know what they may be going in towards here. I'm a bit interested in this.
One flashbang now being utilized towards those stairs, but to no effect. Now Nexus is going to be relying on pure firepower with the Deagles. Oof. It's a tough duel to lose. But a very, very impressive frag from Lime. Now there only remains a couple players. 3 on the side of Nexus. That's all that stands in the way of HellRaisers and connecting their second round on this T side. Just got close there for a second, and Sement's still here, potentially to trade. Ooh.
Wow. Apparently Flyers has got themselves a bit of a spicy AK. They're finding a few headshots and Jello in a 1-on-4. It's no one's going to be liking his odds, but maybe he can get away with an AK perhaps here. The force bite would definitely be accepted at that point if they can get an AK or get some kind of weapon at least. Like, the only chance he really has is the AK, but there you go. Flyers with the spicy little AK headshots in the round. 3 in total. And HellRaisers up to 2 at this point. You can see them very quickly bouncing back.
Clark is definitely better with the AK than he is with the FAMAS.
Oof.
Might want to stick on to that one.
Still hurts.
If not for us, or maybe yeah, for us as well. We had to look at it. So, Nexus once in the power seat, in the driving seat, in control. Now just use PS and flashbang on Cello or Shello. Live might be the one to instantly deny it. JR might have a field day. They come too close, and he's already found. He's so aggressive.
How is he even like? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But apparently, his Mac 10 doesn't know the way. The way towards 3 frags has been found by JR and the A side as well, along with it. But now they know there's no one else towards that area of the map, or towards that A bomb pad itself. But what?
Is he gonna ace?
How does that even happen? How did like the AK was ready for him, but apparently it doesn't matter with the JR smacked it. It's got a will of its own. It just does what it likes there. And that's whatever it wants. So we gotta be seeing a 3-3 tied scrolling. But now, right now here on Vertigo, okay, the CT side, it's gonna have to be a one where they're extremely dynamic, in my opinion. HellRaisers, the T side,
yeah,
is gonna be it's gonna be an odd one, so to say. Like they've played this a few times, they've definitely practiced it, but if Nexus picked this, they've got themselves a reason to do so. I'm not looking to see how they go, and well, BTN already taking a nade to the face is not the way to start things here.
Quick little fun fact. Oh lord, how did that? Oh no.
Oh no.
We'll wait with the fun fact. Trades happening all over the map so far. No one really coming out on top, except for BTN. He's already a loser. 7 HP. Good flashbang though. Potentially help out Shell with the frag or two. Looking for a little bit more information this time around. We're going to be getting it. Now BTN 7 HP still. This is in Valorant. You can't heal. HellRaisers now moving over towards the ramp with as much time as they really want to. 50 seconds left on the clock, and Nexus, there's not a lot they can do against it, other than just hoping for a miracle from a sick play. That might just have to start with BTN.
And T-side utility starts pouring. The Molotovs, the flashes, and the smokes are all there on the CT side. See them a bit further away from the bomb plan instead of going to play for that retake, or maybe even try to stop the bomb plan in itself. The M4 still tapping away, but JR looks like he might be fine. However, I am not going to be connecting on the spam 7. Instead, he's going to find himself a frag here, and the 3-on-3 retake comes in. The bomb plan a bit wide. Not going to be that easy to go for the ramp. Oh! Push! What a shot, and a second one and a third. All in the same time. 1, 2, 3. The T side to clean up.
Everyone got a frag too. Everyone joining in on the fun, and well, that was the rifle round from Nexus. Not sure if you noticed, because they hardly got any kills with it. So it's going to be a real rough patch to cross so far. HellRaisers, they're taking this T side and running with it very aggressively. 2 players in a little bit more of a aggressive approach from the side of Nexus as well. It's a minimal effect. I feel like HellRaisers, they have okay, I'll wait with it. It's fine.
Nasty shot there. So I might have a bit of a trouble here, but Flourish, he's managed to find a frag. Instead of, well, 7. How is it going to survive here on the B site? He's seeming like they know of his whereabouts. The AK already starting to spam away, but the ETN, he's going to mount the case. Looking to trade out his teammate. Looking to avenge his fallen comrade. Utility starts coming out. The Eagle looking to connect a shot or two, but Molotov isn't there, and JR apparently through the edges of the smoke able to find the frag, and look at that next one. It's got to be a 1-on-3 here. As HellRaisers, they've well started this T side up fairly well with 5 on the board. Problem finds the final man. It will be that 5th one coming in. Bit early to celebrate there from my end, but seemed like they had it.
Kinda, yeah. I can see where you're coming from, though. So, not the only one who was already imagining a round coming to a close a little bit earlier there. First time the op is on the side of the CTs. JR was the first one to bring it out after his quick 4K with a Mac 10, letting him almost double and round loss bonus. And already Jello's, well, JR is bringing a lot more success in than he is. That's the B-bomb site already open.
Yeah, the CTs.
well,
No money on them,
yeah,
and it looks like a very quick save call coming out from them here on the Nexus Gaming side. HellRaisers 6 coming on, and well, looking like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. The money, it is growing out of control here for the side of HellRaisers. Look at how much they have.
Look at Flarich.
Yeah, he's going to be on 16k. He's going to be overflowing with cash.
He's only going to gain $400 from this round.
That is wild. Oh, come on, begin. It's him.
Oh.
He moved away from it. Otherwise, it could have been a frag for line there. Comes down to the quicker reactions, basically. However, he did change up a bit. Another one coming in for that CT side as Kalinka is the next man to go down. So at least Flash can drop a few players there. He's the man with all the moolah on the T side.
Yeah, like what I like what Flarich is doing right now. He doesn't have enough. Well, he has too much money, so he's going to be ending up purchasing rifles for. Well, he should be purchasing rifles for everyone else to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Oh, Lime, he's ready for this smoke. Interesting.
Tricks, hello. Welcome
Yeah.
to the Nate King video.
Oh, that's a big nade coming out. Well, apparently a smoke of his own. It's got to be just trying to pull the CT side and their eyes on that A site. But with that molly coming in, HellRaisers seem like they want to go towards that B side. And well, there's a few more Molotovs. Now 3 players known to be towards that B side. It's going to be the offense coming into flashbangs and everything there at the T side. Let's see how they enter. Problem 1-7. The next round of the bomb site will be taken down. The flashbangs still in full effect as they enter. And that is a clean take of the B-bomb sites. The flashbangs absolutely perfect, and the Ruth problem took. He dodged all the flashes, just saw the players waiting on the bomb site, full blind, just rubbing their eyes, and he's there to kick them out of the site.
Well, round number 7 for HellRaisers. And almost the same 3 trying to hold on towards their rifles. I think it actually is the same 3 exactly. So, loss bonus will at least be maxed out. We'll have another go in the following round, but nothing comes of this one. And I gotta say, this rounds that HellRaisers have been going towards on B have been extremely successful. They've had one retake that happened there, and that was on the second round from the side of Nexus, but other than that, it's been full HellRaisers territory. And no response yet on that CT side. Double ops, or ops on both sides of the map.
So looking to open things up here. Has the AWP, and a man will be walking into the angle. However, will he be ready? The flashbang is there and will bait out the first shot, and Semen, well, he was being baited in here as he finds problem. Despite the op missing, doesn't matter. The frag comes in nonetheless. The Molotov is already clearing out the sandbags area, but the CTs, you can see they've got a push of their own with a flashbang. And Semen, he's still in effect. Where's that B side? And also his MH and was at a site. JR, he's got the op. He's got himself a chance to find a few frags. We'll see how he fares off against the CT side. It's going to be aggressing him, and the frag will be followed. And a flyer to 1-on-5. The only thing he's really got going for him is that time and the fact that the CT side, I don't think they know where the bomb is. However, did he spot the man? Did he spot him walking off? I'm not too sure. However,
oh boy,
looking with the frags, flyer should finds 1, but taking now to 11 HP. That should be more than enough here.
Oh, the flank has come in. Now they know Cement. He knows he has the bomb under control. Or no, he hasn't peeked. He doesn't know.
No, he doesn't know, but he just there to quarantine him in. It doesn't matter when he does decide to push out or where he decides to. He will still be taking an L in that one, bending the knee to the CTs as they stop a 7-round winning streak from HellRaisers. That is the T side. Like, usually I would, like, you see everyone that's going towards that A side, get the bomb down, play the retakes, does a molly, does a flashbang, whatever like that. But HellRaisers, they've been quite flexible so far. They've taken a mid a few times, and B, like, 2 rounds in a row to catch off that CT side, and it's worked out. And again, they're going towards that B side with the entry offered up.
Quick trades. BTN somehow finds a kill, fully blinded towards on Lime, and problem still opening up for his side. Playing really aggressively. It's on to Shello, trying to hold us towards everything. He has backup in the hands of MHN, who also finds the first one. Needs to hold on a little bit further. Flourish immediately there to trade, and so far, HellRaisers seems to be taking another B bomb site.
Yeah, MHN, he could be the man that stopped at the straightforward position of the generator. Might be there to offset the B side and whatever they plan it might be, and it definitely does exactly that with BTN. Coming in from the back line, and the 2 men here able to clean up, and MHN, BTN 5 between the 2. And well, 5 for the side of Nexus as well. That was a bit of a surprise coming in. Like, the bomb goes down, I was thinking, oh, yeah, probably going to be around for HellRaisers spot. Well, I was sorely mistaken.
Somehow we always mistake those rounds. Always doubt whatever side is down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a I'm gonna say like we should probably stop talking.
Literally what we do for a living. Nexus, well, HellRaisers putting us out of a job.
I'm sorry, this is a double-edged sword, Greb. We're just jinxing these teams at this point.
It's true, it's true, it's sad.
Nice frag, JR. Oh, I like the fact that he's so aggressive, like, every single time. I mean, not that when he gets taken down, but... Oh, he's still looking for the entries. He's able to find them quite a lot of the time, and... Oh, so look at this. 1 frag. Oh, actually, the second one in the round of the CTs. This is the round they should take all a day here, but... Remember what I just said? I'll promptly shut up now. I'll let you take over instead, maybe... You won't jinx it.
Kalinka, 1 on 4, so close on by. That'll be it.
Alright. A bit better there for the side of Nexus. 3 in a row now, and we could be looking at an 8-7.5 or still a 9-6 for the side of HellRaisers. Which is a... It's a lot to think about here, considering the whole... This is a Nexus' map. You would expect the CT side to be a bit better. I definitely did. They beat was it AGO 16-11 on the map, so I don't know. Like, this is a bit weird, at least to me. But
already
grenade going in, and oh, there's another one. Oh, never mind. It's not doing damage. Not the utility. They're just keeping the T side at bay. That is so good, and they're actually going to go up and go aggressive with it. I love this play. Look at it. They're going in. I am 1 bomb and drop, but the next one is there, and IMHN will be traded. The PT side still got a 3rd man around the area. BTN not traded, able to stay alive for a bit longer. Flyer, he's got to be the man around the corner, still not walking away, and the teammate joining him. Needs to be collected. It has been done so very quickly, and Flyer, he's going to hold W away into that B side. It's got to be another retake here.
They're speeding away so quickly. They're already at the B bomb site when they're just crossing down towards ramp. So you have to know the jig is up at some point. Very good Molotov. It's a very quick time to throw that. But has drained them of utility for the retake is actually going to start. 2 smokes on the side of Nexus, 2 kits as well. So potential with this double stack. Everything is just doubled on the side of Nexus right now. Looking to find the first 2 frags. Bomb was planted quite open, so potential now for, well, the positioning from HellRaisers to actually work out in their favor.
I like this. They've gone from the same angle. They know they're both towards CT. Gotta try and defuse that bomb right now, and they've topped it. They've got a kit on it now. BTN is going to be trying to defuse that bomb. The AK from Kalinka. Is he able to connect? He's not a rookie at the right place, and BTN with the defuse. It's got to be another one for Nexus, gaming 4 in a row, and they're showing up now. Was a bit quiet in the middle half of the first half. Well, they are back. They want to close things out 2-0 here. They know what's on the line here. The grand final spot against Skade. They want to get that revenge. And, well, HellRaisers is in their way.
It's going to be a... Well, not like last map where one team was already broke. This time, HellRaisers have a little bit more to work with, although not really working it in their favor. 3 opening frags found for Nexus Gaming, leaving only Flourish and JR. And those three frags were... How has he gotten here?
It's just JR. Don't question him at this point. Like, there's even a man towards that A side. He just is there. Well, you could say he was there.
Yep.
And Flourish is in and bot, so is Cement. And we'll call it an 8-7.5. Look at that. A good resurgence there from the side of Nexus Gaming to get themselves around number 8. And that is fantastic coming out from them here. At least getting themselves a better chance in the second half. However, it's all under HellRaisers and how their CT side will look like. Let's see the last round again. Look at that instant shot from Seven. You just see him adjust in an instant. Kalinka is there to trade again, but still the smoke BCs comes in.
A little bit of a post-mortem kill as well. The round was already dead, but Kalinka still able to get one more flick in. Of course, on the raid boss setup now. This time, Shello gonna be holding it down, and well, he won't even need to be the first one to open things on up, but he's gonna be dueling up towards on ramp where he will best JR. Oh, good tap from Lime.
Yeah. Nexus Gaming into mid, looking to take a bit of map control away from the CT's. Flourish, he's here looking to tap away with the USP and BT. And did he not spot him? What's happened there? Not too sure.
Silencers are confusing, man.
Apparently they are. Not even sure he's being shot at. Gives it to the miss the Raven. Well, there's no confusion there. The CT side to swing in to find a few frags. Cement left in a 1-on-3, and he's found the first frag immediately. 2 more. It is those players into mid. And with the bomb in his hand, Cement, he's probably going to... I think at this point, they're not going to be holding mid anymore. He's absolutely correct about it. He's going to have a straightforward avenue. A stroll towards either one of these bomb sites he wants. However, the B side has defenders on it. The A side, not so much. But... Oh. CTs. Oh, I like this as well. They're going deep. Very, very deep here. While Cement clearing angles. He doesn't need to.
Like the HellRaisers moving as a pack right now, making sure they can trade each other out. They've been doing this for like the previous. I remember 2 rounds back when they had the double AKs. Now they call it towards the right bomb site. They know exactly where he's planting. Cement, well, he knows where one player is. Doesn't know what the second one is just yet. Starting to hide on the site as well. Problem.
Oh, he's not even moving.
He's still standing here.
Now he finally decides to walk away, and it is problem to remove Cement from the site. And the T side, nearly getting themselves another one, but HellRaiser instead find themselves around number 8. And problem, he's got 17 frags. He's doing very well at this one. 105 ADR. He's nailing it here on Vertigo.
It's been the opening man of dreams. See what his opening frags of opening duels have been. 3 and 2. So most of that was on the T side. Maybe he can get a little bit lucky yet again. Well, actually, JR has been once again biggest opening fragger. Speaking of, there he is again, taken down. I am with just the MP9. This doesn't keep on going. Triple for him now.
I love seeing... I don't know. I just love seeing JR play at this point. Like, no matter what weapon he is, he's just going extremely aggressive. Has no care in the world for what the other team has to say about him. He's playing on his own terms. And he's got a lot of confidence there to back him up. And apparently, he's made it a quad with the USP this time. Decided to change things up. What's that next knife? Maybe a nade kill?
Throwing knife onto Jello?
You just see the nade or the knife come out from the sky, like a boomerang.
Oh, he's going to be the one closest towards on Shello as well. I mean, maybe Kalinka might be there a little bit before him. But nope. Spots it.
Oh, look at this, the ace, come on. Oh, let's
Ace!
go, JR.
I want to see a heat graph, like all the positions he's been so far. Because I feel like it would have been the entirety of Vertigo, but almost like orange, because he keeps on playing as aggressively as it is.
We're just going to go with like a seat, where show him on the CT side. He's going to be deep in ramp and like the B stairs area. Then for the T side, he's going to be in CT spawn half the time.
Give me like T stairs on everything. Now, Nexus not going off to the best of starts. Kind of similar to the way they began the previous one so far. Take a little bit more of it. JR once again. Flashbang this time. Not going to be working out in his favor, but still has backup from the rest of his team trying to spam things down. Nade potential, but box blocking the white.
Ooh. So look at how much damage the CT side have done to this side of Nexus.
Taken too.
True. No one's really safe at this point, are they? Although, Zella goes down there. Not so sure.
Pixel.
Yeah, that is very. So with the M4 against the AWP there as well, showing us a bit of accuracy. Why he graduated over his class in Navy SEALs and everything. It's a man of many talents, and
what do this? They're not going to clear out Flourish. This is going to be the round basically already decided. Nope, not going to clear him out. He's going to have a free reign on all this.
Oh,
Spot the first. The flashback not working out in his favor. Was that a team flash as well? It was IM.
Not too sure, but that's not a team flash. I'll tell you that much. It's Lime will be here at the one point. They're going to be jumping up and into the waiting arms of Sam and there's the CT side, one apiece. In less than a second after the bomb is going down, they finished the round. All that awaits is the bomb defused, and HellRaisers. CT side of Vertigo's going all right at this point, but I think the T side have themselves another buy here. Savage definitely has the amount of money needed to go for that buy, and the loss bonus maybe like they've got a borderline okay buy here. The utility will be missing, so I do want to know what I want to go for, but
yeah,
it's the buy apparently.
Yeah, no utility in that case. Maybe MHN will go for like a Mach 10 or go low to get a little
I am
more.
in BTN. They've gone for nades instead of smokes. You would assume they want to go for smokes, right? But maybe they've got some kind of a nade stack plan, and you know.
Oh, there it was.
There was the plan, but Kalinka, a whole one piece of health taken away from him is not going to be too great of a result or return on investment either. Ram seems that there seems like there's been a bit of a better trade there for that T side and their weaponry. If you wanna gotta say that. Oof, I am ducks away. But wait, no, hold on. Can we see JR there? Where's JR?
He only gets one. Staying there with the AWP, maybe not the wisest decision. If you had an auto shotty, all for it, but you haven't actually seen him use the auto shotty yet. Might have given him an idea there.
Oh,
Nexus, once again, a man down and lacking map control, considering the fact that Lime has pushed up towards the beginning of ramp.
I'm just in know about JR there.
Oh, you check it.
Oh wow!
Fully on as well. Shello was completely convinced that someone was there, and well, his gut feeling was correct. IM potentially has a chance to knock off a couple of rotations, and well, just he might come to it as well. Kalinka was expecting it, but not quick enough. 20 seconds left in the bomb, still yet to go down. Nade not going to deny it, but at least do a little bit of damage.
Oh,
Nade too.
Wow, that's a good one. The T side, they've really turned things around here within this one. That's the utility. Nothing was really favoring them. But now, things might be turned into a bit of a pancake round here with the HellRaisers finding another frag. No smoke. It's got to be Jello with the AWP finding the aggression at the CT side start to walk in. However, they will get very close by tapping that bomb, getting him out of his hidey hole here. And well, nailed the first shot. Looking at that next one. ducking away, but
boy.
should be the round done either way. Flyers, he's got no real time, but still waiting on the bomb site itself. The bomb will not be defused, and the round will be won by the side of Nexus. But I'm still a boy. What? JR? I don't know why I'm even surprised at this point. He's everywhere. We literally had a round where we were talking about it, but he's still shocking me.
Well, I mean, he does go for like off angles and aggressive positions, but at what point does that run out? I mean, right now, very standard angle, very good shot as well, and needs the ability to fall back. A much bigger improvement on the previous round. Got to tell you that much.
I think it might be just... I'm just trying to think here, like, JR, he's got a hat, he's pulling different things out of it every round. He's like, if I don't know what I'm doing, how can they know what I'm doing?
Exactly like the I'm a cutie pie method.
Perhaps I'm actually not... I've never watched any of his stuff, but... I'll let you have that one.
It's alright.
I'll let you have that one.
Oof. Opening back in towards favor of Nexus at this point. HellRaisers do have a flank coming in. Jello was aware of it, still tags, but Kalinka now stuck with just 80 points of health, but he has still the presence of the flank, which has been dealt with now. 2-on-3 potential for the rotation and the retake finally work out for HellRaisers. Good to tie things up at this point.
The bomb being defused. Flourish, no, he's being spammed, and JR will be the next man. Oh, he's getting close. I think it probably could have been like a second, maybe making the difference there. I don't think there was that much difference, but CT side, look at the scoreboard. They got Problem and JR at the very top. FU players slacking compared to them. Well, the T side, they're basically all very even. The most difference anyone has in kills is 2, and this one, well, going from 14 to 12. Let's see someone now step up. Maybe maybe Zello with the AWP. Who knows? Who knows? It's just against these pistols. JR. He's going to be going a bit aggressive here, but not going to be going too far as of right now. As MHN is there to watch it on the other side. Ooh, but wait, did I spot the off? I'm not too sure. That's a very slow round. We haven't seen one of these so far right now.
That's slowing things down, yeah. Nexus is taking control. They might know they're up against pistols at this point. Larch has been spotted, but he's not going to be over-peaking that just yet. Good tag as well. Fine. So far, Nexus are just very clear of, like, this is our area, do not come close. So he's taking a little bit more. Good positioning from JR, but he's actually able to get away with it too. Staying alive. Well, I take it back. Jinxed it.
Yeah, CTs. I want to see how much damage they can do. There's going to be still a few chances at it. Or that's one of them taken away. A bit of a boost coming in. I like the attempt and apparently the nice little pushes here as well. Well, the CTs. Kalinka against 3 here. It's going to be a round of 11 for the side of Nexus eventually as well. Savage takes down the final man. They're going to be now potentially stealing this one and sealing the deal of the 2 about HellRaiser with his high and a gun round coming up. We'll see how they can change the odds, how they can sway the match, maybe push us all the way to our 3rd map of Dust 2. Which HellRaisers they have been very good on. Don't have to tell you that much, do I?
Yeah.
Every day they've been shocking us on it.
It's one of their favorite maps, it seems. Although Nexus do technically have the higher win percentage and did beat down AGO very efficiently, 16-5. It's going to be a tough one. Not really matter what happens, because even if you do win this one, this goes for either side, really. Still going up against the season champion, Skade. Favorites to coming in towards the tournament, and so far undefeated. I think they've only dropped a map or something. That was up against Nexus.
Yeah, probably are right. And he's found the entry in this one, the first frag for the side of Nexus. Still, even if you lose this round, there are a few more chances for HellRaisers. However, they're not going to be that great of a position, but we'll see as they're doing some damage already. Savage, I like the position he's in. A problem. Taking a bit of a molly there. In case he was on the default box, but Kalinka is going close. He's going to be hearing all the steps, which is basically nothing. So if he wants to go push, if he wants to go venturing into that B stairs, he might have a chance. But BTN is going to be in an unfortunate position if the CT side going for that push. Oh! And what a shot flourish! He's shutting them down. Lime is joining the action of the CT side, and the two are in a 4-on-2 here. Quickly turning around.
Thought it was dead to rights. The timing would have not favored Flourish at all, but still somehow comes out on top. Leaving everything in a 2-1-4 with the positioning from Nexus not exactly looking fantastic either. They have to go through middle, where 2 players from HellRaisers are already waiting. This time only 1. Going to be really focusing towards. They're actually turning away at the perfect time. If things don't go well on this A site hold, problem is going to be the main anchor at this point. They're going to be slowly creeping on through and double spray down. It will confirm the round. Surprise, still Flourish was able to get that frag and able to get the round turning in their favor. 4-on-2, keeping 4 guns alive. That's going to be a good sign for their economy. Next is not going to get a bomb planted down either. It's going to be a real door stopper. Take a quick look at stats right now. So far, problem has been the absolute beast on the side of HellRaisers.
It's been
JR. Oh my lord, JR.
Oh, I just opened the stats as well. 8-2 in opening frags.
How is... He hasn't even singled like a single person, because if you look at like the side of Nexus, they've all lost 3-2 to 4 opening duels. He's been going as evenly as possible. There's no method to his madness.
I mean, he's just been picking apart everyone on the side of Nexus. Like, okay, a bit of a thing here. I mean, while his opening frags may be that good, you can like the frags where he's, or the rounds where he has multi frags, it's been only 3. It goes to show, like, he's a few of the times, or quite often, on those rounds, he's playing a very mad way here, just looking for one, maybe then just backing off, or immediately just getting punished because the T-Judge there to trade. He's not a good one, but that nade apparently is very good.
It'd be terrifying to see, like, if they are able to put a little bit more thought into towards like these aggressive plays, like have a little bit of extra teamwork behind them, having the rest of HellRaisers also join in, potentially also trading, having like unexpected aggression could really work out in their favor. So far, it's just been him running in, getting maybe 1 or 2 kills and dying, which does hurt the side of Nexus, but also definitely hurts side of HellRaisers too.
That's a quick solid shot there.
Boy.
Oh, look at this. They seem to be ready, or I say they're ready, but Irish still steals away 2 frags, and a JR is going to be the next man in. Oh, rotates in, but that's a missed shot you don't want to see. And the AKs start to punish, but look at the aggression. He's still got a frag there. And shooting out the C side here, trying to find the bomb, but JR won it. And a problem with the second. HellRaisers another round on the board. 12. They are trying to get onto dust too here.
Trying their hardest. Pushing it all the way through.
Yeah, I kind of do want to go back to your point about JR and the calculated aggression, because that is like, I don't know how well you remember, like back in 2017. What was the Russian team, you know, where JR played? IGL did on, it was called Vega, wasn't it?
Vega Squadron.
Yeah, they were known for their aggression. Like, they just kept pushing. They had no respect for that, like anyone, especially on the CT side. They just kept on pushing. Like, that was their playstyle. And JR, he's not stopped. Like, even if he's doing it alone, he's doing it. Like, he's still here to show them that works and trying to prove everyone wrong.
But, I mean,
it's definitely not
going so well for the side of Nexus right now. The JR, I think, yeah, not really going their way just yet, and that's a shocking round to lose. been talking over it, but honestly, that was about $10,000 worth of weaponry that just fell down the drain for the side of HellRaisers. Now, back to an equal scoreline. Nexus now in the upper hand. Could potentially be the turning point of the entire game. It happened on the first buy. Next full buy from the side of HellRaisers. That's going to be the deciding factor. If nothing happens here, how does... Okay, you just shut down that entire area.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's there. Just leave him be. Like, that would... Like, I see JR just jumping across from my screen. I'm like, yep, nope. I'm not going there. Not going there. But the CTs, right now, there's a bit of them backing them up as JR has been taking care of. More frags keep coming in on his T side of Nexus to shut down round number 13. As they take the lead back here. And because of the fact they won in a force buy, or almost basically a half-buy force buy, you can see after that round they've got a lot of money in the back even after buying. While HellRaisers, the most anyone has is 200, I think. And, well, at this point, it's going to be down to the eco game here. If HellRaisers win this one, it's still not going to be a guaranteed good round from them. Next game, they should have themselves another chance. JR, another opening frag to add to this ever-growing tally of frags. Well,
oh my
there's
lord.
CT side. HellRaisers, they're shutting things down here. It's been 20 seconds in the round. It's not even that 15. And 4 frags. An extremely decisive round coming out.
That was just a Hail Mary call from side of Nexus, deciding to go fully in on B from the get-go. It's not really working out in their favor. Ah, well, shell out. Don't really know what to do with this situation, to be completely honest. Doesn't have bomb on his back. Doesn't really have the positioning or a surprise or element of a surprise. It's a flawless round from side of HellRaisers as well.
I said, even if they win the round, it's not guaranteed. They got a good buy, but they survived with every one of their plays, and they've got AKs, 3 of them picked up, an M4 and an AWP. That is a good buy coming out. So at this point, it's money on the line for both of these teams. As well for Nexus, it could be the 2-0 or a third map coming out. Even if they don't want it, it might just have to be there.
It's a risk to take.
They've gone for a run boost. That's the run boost coming in. He's here.
Deleted.
He's a bit too quick to catch on. On the T side, despite their best efforts, they tried a style here. It has not worked out.
Surprised we didn't see HellRaisers try to go for that like run boost across as well. That would have been very effective on their end. Yeah,
at this point, you just expect JR to come out flying and no-scope you in midair.
Honestly, yeah, it would be like I'm watching a Foon video.
It really would, but there it is. MHN finds one Kalinka trade for that CT side of HellRaisers, who are currently in a lot of control of the round here. But MHN with another frag trying to make the change into the round, trying to be the change he wants to see. A few frags have come in from him, but he's left 7 all alone here. 1-on-3 has got 1, and the second on the JR, the follow-up. That is big, as he's left all on the Flourish here instead. It's trying to retake a B-bomb site in a 1-on-1 against the man who seems to be on fire right now. Gonna fake that bomb plan, see if he bites it. But as we know, Flourish, he doesn't even hear the bomb plan. He's just waiting in case he wants to go back towards that A site.
Doesn't have time for that, though. 25 seconds left on the clock. 20 seconds now.
Yeah, he could have had time, like... Or he technically could have had time. Flourish might want to think about turning back towards that A site. However, he's not biting it. Savage now plants the bomb. And the time could have been so much better for him. Savage now has to clutch out the round. Had a 1-on-3, got the first 2 frags. And the smoke is there to allow a bit of cover. Looking for them. Flourish walking around the smoke, and Savage, he's nailed him. That is a huge round coming out from them. Nexus Gaming round 14 picked up.
Shouldn't be able to convert rounds like that. Should not be able to at all. Harry's had no real utility to try and delay it. The angles they weren't expecting. I wouldn't be expecting that at all, so I don't even blame them for that. But overall, That might have been like the crucial round right there, right? Oh boy. Because now HellRaisers, no op, limited amount of utility, no kits, up against full AKs, and also the opposite side of Cello. It is it's going to be a real rough ride. Problem has been giving it his all. 27 and 15, followed by JR 22. But currently, no real match for the rest of the boys.
Yeah, not really, but I am. And Lime. Oh, was thinking he's gonna find that frag, but oh, it is the CT side being shot out of the round of Flowers again. He's gonna be the man to try and defend that A side. Last round he had the chance to make a difference, but I love the position he's in. But the CTs, I don't think they like the position there, and they look to save instead. Might have found himself 2 free frags, however, HellRaisers, they will forfeit this T side match point. 2-0 possibly on the cards here, and that is insane considering the whole stand-in situation. Raga, 30 minutes before the match, is injuring himself and don't know what happened there, but MHN is coming into sport and he is doing his job.
Still hunting for these rifles. Well, if they can take him out of their hands, it's going to be a quite the gut punch. I am not going to be expecting one of them to be there, though, but that will signal the Horde, the rest of Nexus, to move on through it as well. Won't be finding anything just yet. HellRaisers live to see another day, but the last couple of days are coming straight for them. Still, no ops, limited amount of utility. I don't think they're going to be enough to have in kit. Maybe Flourish is the only one who will be wielding one. And the money from Nexus is good enough for another buy beyond this if they need it. But now, 29 rounds already played, looking for round number 30 on the side of HellRaisers. JR! Oh no! Not the way to be going aggressively. This time, it does pay him does give him quite the scar. Also, scar the rest of his team. They're all going for individual plays, looking to make a hero entrance, but everything is falling flat.
Yeah, the CT's in a 3-on-5 against match point here is looking like we'll see Nexus Gaming go up against Skate in the grand finals. Only 2 frags separating them from the clean 2-0 victory here. The stand-in, it does not matter. Nexus, they have got themselves nearly there, but it is still 2 big boys on the CT side. It's going to be Flash and Problem to try and change the tide here in the round. And I'm not sure how that is even going to work out. Look at the T side, how patient they are. All they have to do is wait. I'm pretty sure the AWP is watching this angle. I know someone is at least. And well, there they go. It's Zell to find the first frag and a 1-on-5 Flourish.
Oh.
He's got no chance, even if he wants to. Has to nail every single shot. There's one, but the second MHN cleans things up and finishes things off. It will be the 16-13 and a 2-0 victory for the side of Nexus game to get themselves that grand final spot and a match to a chance to get revenge on Skate.
Yeah, revenge. But last time they went up against Skate, they got basically just smashed, completely destroyed. Let's see if they can have something different.